What's up, guys? Welcome to the show. If you guys can get us out there, go ahead and give us a comment. We got William Ellis, I see you warrior on my feed. Thank you so much. If you guys can get us out there, go ahead and give us a comment. Let us know that you're out there. Give us a what's up or say hello or whatever it is you need to do out there. Welcome to the social media hotline. My name is Henry. I'm Ted. And there we are. SBA. Welcome to the SBA. We're trying to do some of that. Let's go to some of yeah. We're trying to do sound stuff. I was trying to say you got the left item. Let's see. Hey, Jeff. Is it funny? You guys can hear us out there. We're just completely muffled. No. Okay. All right. Hold, please. I would think let's go ahead and do. Let's go ahead and do. Not that one. Let's go ahead and do. Okay, guys, check out this one. Does this one sound better? Keep, yeah, I'm probably fine. I think that's gonna be better. Actually, check. Yeah, I think that's gonna be better. It's gonna be better.
We said perfect.
Perfect. It sounds perfect. Okay, perfect. Welcome. Yeah, that push play a little bit to be here. Yeah. Okay. Welcome back to the show, guys. Okay, so we're gonna get those mics. We're gonna fix. So right now, those are just decoration. Welcome to Tuesday, guys. It is Tech Tuesday. Tech Tuesday, and super excited to have you guys on the show tonight. We didn't even get our note cards. Oh, yeah. He's gonna get the note cards. You know, we're trying to do this professionally, man, and make it happen. So it's all about note cards. I stayed in. I was gonna change shirts. I'm not that big of a bum. Oh, wait, who we got out there? Mohib says, can't hear you. Muffle. Hey, the sound is really hard to hear. And now he says it's perfect. We're perfect. Way better. Okay, way better. I love it. Nicole Robinson. Yes, she can hear it. Nikki's watching us. Yes. I'm in love with you, baby. I'm in love with you. It is a Tech Tuesday, guys. We have a lot to talk about. What are we talking about tonight? We were talking about it's Tech Tuesday. Thoughts on the Chinese government requiring people to have a QR code on their iPhone. That was his topic that he put in there. And then my topic was Apple and Google are partnering, and they're creating some sort of app or some sort of algorithm that based on Bluetooth locations of your phone, you'll be able to know not who has COVID-19, but to know if you were
come in contact with somebody.
If you came in contact with somebody with COVID-19.
So we have a
crazy technology,
a corner store that we go to all the time. So
Yeah.
say we go there,
Yeah.
and we come home. The app would basically be able to tell us hey, somebody was there within the same time frame that you were, and you should go get them.
That's insane. Do you think that's an invasion? Well, I'm gonna do mine too. Hold on. I want to frame it. Hey guys, we're trying new shit. All right, and I'm gonna tell you why we're trying new shit because we have a very big. Do you hate that or do you like it?
It's a lot.
Is it too much? It's too much. Let's get rid of it. Get rid of it. Turn them off, bro. Too much. I know when it's too much. Guys. Relax. Everybody relax. So we have a big announcement for Friday. We got invited to do, we got included in the LGBTQ community here in Phoenix.
The panel that they're putting on.
Well, first of all, it's Marshall Shore, and we're going to talk all about that. Hopefully he calls in tonight, but if he doesn't, we're going to get him a call in another night. But on Friday, he's doing a LGBTQ Arizona live panel that's all about
going
live shows that are making a difference and becoming a resource in the community.
He chose 3 organizations, right?
He chose the organization and then us, which I'm fucking in love with. I think that's fucking awesome. He chose, Ripple PHX which is a big thing. I helped start that organization. I'm not gonna lie. And then there was what's it called?
Pride.
I think it's Phoenix Pride, and it's Equality Phoenix, which I'm really excited. I'm really excited to partner with them. I kind of want to. I want to know. I'm really intrigued by the equality people. That's the people I've not been a part of, but I'm super excited to be a part of this panel. So,
Well, and it was
okay.
he chose different organizations and panelists based off of how consistent they are contributing on a nightly basis. So it was it was cool.
Speaking of Tech Tuesday, we have and forgive me if I'm saying your name, but I'd love for you to call in because you also do quarantine streams. Mohib, I apologize. I'm sorry. Call in. Give us a call, 585-502-7922.
I like what he's saying. So basically,
Yeah,
he said,
say that. Read
when
that.
I was in Beijing, we learned that they use QR codes for everything. Like servers wear them so you can pay and such.
We got our first call. Sorry. Welcome to the Social Listening Hotline. This is Calvin and Taylor. Who's calling and where are you calling from? Mohib, yes. Hi, baby.
How you doing?
I'm so good. So you put a comment in there said that you were when you were in Beijing, they were using QR codes for everybody. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so we went there like 2 years ago, and from everything from paying for various fares to paying for servers to finding information about things to like renting mobile phone chargers and things like that, it was all done with QR codes. A buddy of mine who was with me, who was a reporter advice at the time, actually ended up taking hundreds of photos of every QR code he could find.
Really?
But yeah, so to me, it seems on par for China. I mean, with anything going on in anything like that in China, there's always the question of, is this just another means for the government to track individuals? Is it like gamifying, getting tested? Is it actually a mitigation strategy? What is the actual intention behind it, right? My thought is like,
you're mapping people. You know where everyone's at every moment of their life. That seems a bit invasive to me. Does it not to you?
absolutely. Now, think also is over there, they're pretty much desensitized to that because, WeChat is used there for everything. Like, mainly that is like the app they use for all QR code-based transactions. But that also is known to have government spyware. And I'm talking, of course, mainland China, right? I don't know what the situation is in Hong Kong, but my thought is, they're already tracking, and this is something that they verify with the QR codes. I don't know that it needs to be that. I really don't know the total of how they're doing it, but if they have some sort of app, then yeah, that's most likely some way of tracking individuals who are unaffected, right?
So it wasn't something new that they're introducing into China, but it is something that they're currently using that's already existent in order to assist with the COVID-19 situation.
Yeah, some of that. Well, to me, I mean, I think it doesn't really, I don't know that it tells anything. So, like, the comment I posted in there, right, and one of the thoughts I had was, are they just doing this because they're, like, panicking, like, does this help? Is this something? Does this give hope? Does it really mean, like, oh, yeah, you can go home if you've been tested and you can prove it?
Yeah.
And then, like, they're going to flag you down on the street and be like, hey, go home, you don't have the code.
So listen, so one of the things that we researched today for Tech Tuesday is we researched Disneyland and how they're trying to get back to normal, quote unquote, but the new normal, and their new normal is you know more.
It was in their Shanghai Disneyland where they only had so many people in. It was limited hours. They were also taking everyone's temperature as they were walking in, and that QR code was kind of like that final snippet.
Well, they needed like a documented letter, right, or something like that.
Well, no, I think you can get the QR code that basically states like you haven't you've been tested for it. And
Oh,
that's how you get the QR piece.
Wow. And then Apple and Google are starting to partner. And I was listening to a lot of podcasts in the morning and whatnot. I was listening to like this news podcast, and it went into very great detail about how Apple and Google are joining forces, and it hasn't been developed yet. It's not like it's accessible now, but the talk is that they're developing apps that will be able to determine and tell you if you've been within a certain mileage of somebody with COVID-19. What are your thoughts about that?
Oh, see, that's one of those new Trojan horse things, right? And maybe I want to believe the developers think like, oh, this is a good idea because this is how we can use our skills to help. And data is good, and yeah, maybe it could help, but it runs the risk of abuse, right?
Yes,
like,
yes.
What happens to it after the fact? Does it turn into? I just rewatched all of Community, and there's that episode. If I don't know if you've seen it, called the Meow Meow Bees app, and it's like a rating app, and everybody descends into chaos. It becomes a class struggle, class warfare. But does that become a thing where, does that also become an attack vector? Could a malicious actor inject like false data and be like, oh yeah, I made a bunch of fake, users that are infected, and could they cause chaos because suddenly now everybody's depending on this app to inform them?
So what I will say in regards to that, and we have a comment from a viewer. We have Marshall who says they downloaded a QR code to every resident's phone, going in places you need to show your QR code. Wow, that seems just a bit invasive. Like you're no longer in charge of like who you are and your own privacy.
But a pandemic, it's like where is the line? What is what is bleeding over between protection? What's bleeding over into privacy?
Absolutely. So what I want to finish my thought is that Apple and Google, the whole reason why this hasn't been like released yet is their biggest concern is if this information can be taken and used maliciously, because they have a responsibility to the privacy and the security of their customers, which I just want to shout them out for that. Google and Apple. First of all, I'm a huge Android fan. I'm Google for life. He's Apple for life. And the fact that they're bonding and coming together, I guess I have to start liking the iPhone now. So like whatever. Batman versus Superman. It is like Batman versus Superman. So I'm wearing Batman. Mohib, thank you. So tell us a little bit about your group. So you started Quarantine Streams. What is Quarantine Streams? Where can people find it? And what do you do?
Something I put together a couple weeks back, or maybe several years ago at Times of Blur. And the idea behind it was, I think, mental health is just as important as our physical health right now. And I wanted to remind people that, hey, life's still going on. People are still living. And I figure, why not make a spot where everybody can care to help amplify each other's audiences and bring together wild selection of different types of people from all over. Because I believe in radical inclusivity, and it's about when people see streams or something like that, they tend to think people who do gaming streams, but it's really for anybody who's doing something creative. Maybe you're making breakfast, maybe you're doing your normal daily creative activity.
Or doing a social distancing hotline.
What's that?
Or doing a social distancing hotline.
Absolutely, exactly. Anything that reminds us that we're not alone, that people are alive, and I think there's you can kind of see there's something budding right now in the digital landscape where how we approach live content that we consume, instead of just everybody wants to watch a stream. Before this, I did not watch live streams. I did not watch video game streams or any of that sort of thing.
That's so true.
I binge stuff on Netflix, and now there's a stronger connection to everybody digitally, and everybody's looking a way to be part of that. And Ryan, hey, I'm here, because you can't go out.
So to that point, I would love to actually hear because I'm a social media guy. I would actually love to hear my husband's point of view on are you watching more live streams now? Like what's your thoughts on that?
A couple of things. I have one or two that I'm cued in on, but it's not consuming my life. But yeah, I think the difference with me is that I have an outlet between the social distancing hotline.
You're doing it,
This
right.
is my connectivity.
Right. You're doing it. You're part of it. Yeah.
Instead of watching it, we're producing it and we're connecting in a different way. So I'm probably not the prime example for it, but I get what he was saying. And there are, because people are stuck in their houses, I can say this though, is that because we're doing this, because we're doing the social distancing hotline, we're getting more connectivity from users watching us, right? From friends that we haven't talked to, or from those that maybe we're acquaintances in the past, but we're really strongly connecting through this time frame. So it's cool. It's just a different experience.
Mohib, thank you so much, my friend. Once again, Quarantine Streams, they are on Facebook. It's a Facebook group. You guys have over 1,000 members on there right now. Please join it. He streams everybody. He allows us to stream the social distancing hotline from there. So we thank you, Mohib. Thank you so much for calling. We're going to open up the lines for another caller.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you so much.
That was a good call. I like him.
I just, you know what, Taylor?
Do you know where he's located?
I have no idea, and that's what this show's about. That's what this show's about. The show's about connecting people who are from all over the place. You know what I mean? So, Marshall Shore, if you're still watching, please give us a call. 585-502-7922. Go, even though the mic doesn't work.
That's always going to be part of this.
It's a throwback to Miss Cleo. Go, okay? So RuPaul, Miss Cleo, these are big black people in my fucking life. Who cares? We have some new followers. We have Tiana Porter has followed us. Thank you, Tiana Porter. If you guys give us a follow or subscribe, we'll get the notice of it. Go ahead and head to YouTube and subscribe, guys.
Well, he's in Logan, downtown Phoenix by the art museum. So
I'm coming right over. I'm coming right on over, Moheen. And I was stalking you, baby. I was stalking you. Kind of cute. I was looking at his profile.
Don't about our users.
I won't. I'm not gonna creep you out. I'm kidding. He's a cute guy. I like him. Anyway. Oh, we got a next caller. Welcome to the Social Distancing Hotline. This is Kelvin. And Taylor, who's calling and where are you calling from?
Hey, Kelvin. It's Marshall, and I am in Phoenix, Arizona.
Marshall from Phoenix, Arizona. That's what I'm talking about, baby. How are you?
I am good.
Hey, it's Tech Tuesday, and I think you're doing something quite.
Indeed.
I think you're doing something quite tectacular.
Amazing.
Say it again. Go ahead.
Oh, you just had Mohib on. He's amazing.
Oh, he said the same thing about you. He said the same thing about you. There was a comment above that he was like, Marshall Shaw's amazing. So you too. So how do you know Mohib, and why is he so amazing?
So I first met Mohib actually out at HSIC Labs out in Mesa, a hackerspace.
Okay.
I walked in trying to do something. I had no idea. And so he walked me through how to do something that I had never done before.
Wow.
And so we just struck up this friendship. And so that was for Artel, which was a number of years ago. And so we've been in touch and kind of keep running into each other and keep tapping each other. So
I'm in love with it. Marshall, it is a Tech Tuesday. You're doing something kind of tech-taculous on Friday. But before we get to that, I want to know, what are your thoughts about the Chinese government doing the QR codes? You did make a comment earlier. And then what are your thoughts about Google and Apple partnering up to dictate if you've been within range of a COVID-19 patient or somebody who has it via Bluetooth? Go.
Well, that's actually, so in China, actually, my other half is there teaching.
Yes.
And so he didn't even know it was on his phone. He walked into some place and they were like, oh, you got to show us your QR code.
What?
And he's like, what? And so they took his phone and basically said, here it is.
What?
Now what happened? Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I mean, basically, that's what it's like. They downloaded this on every resident's phone.
It was like an app that he accessed?
What?
Yeah. Yeah, so he had no idea it was even there.
He had no choice. He had no choice.
It was something that was forced onto his phone.
He had no choice in the matter. He just woke up one day and said, oh, this app is on my fucking phone now?
He didn't even know it was there.
Wow.
We just had this app. And so it tracks your movement. And so they can see if you've been near someone or to a place that was known for positive virus infection.
Whoa,
or someone
dude.
Or someone who's infected.
So how do you feel about that?
And I think it actually changes color. So if you've been
Oh my gosh.
you're near someone, actually changes color.
Oh my gosh. How do you feel about that? personally? Because that's
I
that's
mean,
your lover, that's your husband.
I mean, but what's interesting was talking to a friend, and he was talking about the fact that the Chinese government, for a period of time, owned Grindr.
Oh no, they do. No, Grinder is a Chinese. I remember reading up on that pre COVID-19. Is that Grinder?
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of bad shit that happens on Grinder. Like I'm just gonna put that out there. But I read up on it because I was looking into that shit, and Grinder is owned by China. And I'm not trying to make any type of statement against Chinese people or anything like that. But it is it's a Chinese company for sure.
Yeah, I think they're out of it now, but it was owned by them, and
Yes.
so they were using that, and so I'm thinking that might be where they got the technology to track people.
Because guess what? Grinder will tell you if you're within 15 minutes of a motherfucker. 15 feet.
So, yeah,
What do they call it?
I
They call it
I think it's so
fruit by the foot.
interesting that getting to that level of, I mean, it's kind of scary of micromanagement of government.
Yes. Well, did we bring this on ourselves? Like, did we bring this on ourselves? What are your thoughts?
I don't want to say we brought it ourselves. I mean, other places in the world are used to dealing with things like this.
Yeah.
This is the first one that's hit us. I mean, if you remember, there was SARS. There have been other things that have been like this that haven't necessarily hit the U.S. And so this is really the first one that has hit us in this way. And it's not the last.
Marshall, so speaking of Techtacular, you have something happening on Friday. Tell us all about it on this Tech Tuesday. What's going on Friday?
Yeah, so on Friday at 1 o'clock, we are doing a panel discussion. And what we'll be doing is we'll have you guys, we have Equality Arizona, we have somebody from Virtual Arizona Pride, and Ripple Phoenix. And so really, because what I was noticing was we seem to be at the forefront here in Arizona of the LGBT community going virtual. And so it's really like, let's bring together people doing that. I mean, and then in fact, actually Saturday, there is Neighborhood Pride, which is a national thing that's being run.
Speak that truth.
Actually, I'm actually trying to get someone from there as well.
And what are the talking points on Friday's panels?
If you have them by now, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like, so yeah, so people can access that if they go to Facebook. If you go to AZ Gay History, that's where it's going to be live streamed from. People can share it from there. It'll also be archived on Facebook as well as on YouTube.
Marshall, what will the viewers or the listeners or however they're chiming in, what will they walk away from after viewing the LGBTQ Arizona live special featuring you?
Well, I think a lot of it will just be that there is a movement afoot to just do more things virtually. I mean, the fact that people were able to reach across borders. They were able to be of different age groups that might not be able to make it to a certain location. And the fact that this is going to be an everyday thing of life.
Yes. We have a couple of viewers who are saying, yay.
It will be very interesting to see that change.
I'm in love with it. So one of our final topics is how is technology going to change the new normal scenarios in the future? And I think that's what this panel is going to be all about. Is that like we are
exactly. It's kind of like what's been the response and what things are going to be lasting.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be a lot of things. I mean, like Equality Arizona does all kinds of programming virtually.
That's amazing.
They're a statewide organization, so they reach across the state.
Marshall. So Taylor and I, we're super. First of all, again, I want to every time Marshall calls into the show or I'm involved with Marshall, I want to shout the fuck out of Marshall Shore. Marshall Shore no, listen to me. He is the hip historian. Look him up. Hip historian. You can find him on Facebook. Find him on wherever you need to find him. Look him up. Hip historian. Marshall Shore is one of the coolest motherfucking dudes in Phoenix. Probably one of the hippest dudes in Phoenix that I've ever met because
style's on point.
He's not only is his style on point, but your heart is big, baby, and your heart is pure and your heart is real, and you love all people. And I want to thank you in front of everybody, whoever sees this damn video. You've always included me, Marshall, and I'm in love with you. I'm in love with you. So look up Marshall Shore. Marshall Shore is amazing. I cannot wait. What's the official name of the event on Friday?
It is LGBTQ plus merch goes live.
Say it one more time.
Arizona's LGBT plus community goes live.
It's a little bit of a tongue twister, baby, but that's okay. That's okay.
It is, and there's a lot to it. But I want the title to be people know at least kind of an idea of what's going on.
Marshall Shore.
And it really is how we're at the forefront of this, and just trying to, because we are the second pride in the country and the first one that went virtual.
If you could say
in the way that we did.
if you could say one word, I want you to think of one word that you could say to anybody out there that would just mean like this is what you need to think about life right now. What is that one word?
Change.
Hey, baby, that's Marshall Shore. Marshall, thank you so much for calling us. We're gonna open the lines for another caller, baby. Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
Thank you,
Have a
Marshall.
good night. Change.
So, you know what I think is interesting?
Change.
You ready for it?
Yeah, I'm so ready for it. Go.
So, a couple years ago, I want to say it was like 4 or 5 years ago,
Yeah.
every iPhone user woke up to U2's brand new album on their.
I remember that
Yeah.
because they released it to iPhone first. I remember that.
But it wasn't like access. It was downloaded on your phone. You woke up to it downloaded on your phone.
You already had the music. You
So,
owned it.
granted, the intention is a little bit different, but it still violates privacy. Much
Huge
like,
violation of privacy.
You know, like
I don't just download stuff on my
I
phone.
don't even like you two.
Right? I mean, I like you too. I mean, when they did the concert with Beyonce, come on.
No, that's Coldplay. Baby.
Oh, well, fuck you too.
Coldplay, I'll take. Not
Coldplay.
you two.
Coldplay was dope.
But I mean, either way, like you're putting information on somebody's phone without their permission. Now,
Yes.
also to lean back into what you were saying about Google versus Apple, or not versus Google,
Partnering.
the partnership.
The
between
partnering, guys.
Now,
What is that about?
both Facebook has gone through the last 2 years
Yeah.
lawsuits and questioning and going through Congress and all these different things,
Yeah.
challenging Facebook, and they've been sacrificed millions and millions, if not billions, of dollars to put into this, and time and effort and everything. Now that is at the forefront of the conversation as well, and everything that Google and Facebook tracks. What? Everything that Google and Facebook tracks is also into a very secure database, so the probability of it being hacked, I think, is very minimal. I mean, they have the most data ever.
We have a Sarah who says, "Hey Taylor, haven't seen you since high school. Crazy times,
Right.
My love. Call us. Call me all. Call me all." I want to hear from Sarah. Sarah, give us a call. The number is 585-502-7922. Call me all. Good.
There you go.
She's gonna call.
But both of them are huge brands and businesses, multi-trillion-dollar brands.
We got our next caller. Welcome to the Social Distancing Hotline. This is Kelvin and Taylor. Who's calling? Where are you calling from?
Kelvin, my on-screen husband, how are you?
Oh, yeah.
Who is this?
This is Amy. Baby girl. Amy G. Okay, baby. Taylor hasn't met you yet.
Hi, Taylor. I know all about you, though.
Hi, Amy.
Yes. Okay. So whenever I did, we used to work with a filming company here in Phoenix, and whenever we worked together, they would either make us like husband and wife for sure, boyfriend and girlfriend, and just friends. Like we were always partnered together. I'm in love with you.
Yes. When we have this weird multicultural relationship on screen that they always put us together.
Well, we did U-Haul's first national commercial,
yeah, I saw that commercial.
and for whatever, and everybody saw the
You
commercial.
have the big curly hair.
Not too girl. She had the ponytail.
Okay, never mind. Shut up, Taylor. Shut up, Taylor.
Amy, how are you, love? Welcome to Tech Tuesday.
I'm doing very well. I'm here with my husband also because the topic that you have tonight is kind of relevant because, as you know, that my husband is from Israel.
Yes.
And so in Israel, a couple weeks ago, they actually accepted using GPS tracking on people's phones because, it's a huge concern. So they started to track people that had tested positive for COVID, and they wanted to keep track of them to make sure that they were adhering to the guidances that they shouldn't be going out.
Whoa! Now, is this with their permission or without?
No, every cell phone in the country is tracked.
Wow. Okay, so so this must be the husband, which I don't think I've met.
No,
Who's
I
called?
don't think you. I don't know. You know what? Actually, he came to one of the shoots, but you were sleeping on the couch.
If that's for sure. That was for sure a Kelvin thing, man. They would always have a couch, and I would always receive it. What is your name, my friend?
Hi, my name is Guy.
Guy. Hi, Guy. So you're from Israel. So tell us a little bit more about that. So they use the QR code tracking there already?
No, not QR codes. So basically, they have two things going on. One is what's the equivalent to, I think, the Israeli Secret Service basically installed trackers on everyone's phone so they can see, because Israel, they actually limited you to 100 meters, basically 100 yards out of your house. So they're really strict about it. So anyone who tested positive or anyone that was supposed to be in more severe self-quarantine,
Anyone new in the country, flown in.
if you just flew on from a different country or anything like that, they basically track your phone to see if you're adhering to
The guidelines.
the new regulations that are out. I actually know someone personally who actually came back from the States, and she was supposed to be quarantined in her house for 2 weeks. After about 3 days, she decided she's walking out and she's going just to walk around. This was before they had that restriction for that 100 meters.
Yes.
And she got a text message to her phone saying you got a fine equivalent to dollars, about a $1,500 fine.
What?
No,
1,500?
quarantine, you're walking around. Yep. And
What?
next time you're gonna do it, you're gonna get arrested.
Oh my goodness.
Dang. So what are your
Oh
thoughts
my
about it?
goodness.
Is that a little excessive, or like how does the community feel
Also
about it?
have an app that you can see if you cross paths with anyone that was supposed to be in quarantine or anyone
Right.
who tested positive
Right,
Yeah.
right.
for coronavirus. So basically you can you open the app and it tells you if you pass through a grocery store, a gas station, or anything like that, that someone else was there in the same vicinity as you.
What the hell? So what are your thoughts about that? Are you in agreement or where's your head at? Both of you.
Yeah, I'm kind of torn a little bit.
I think it's like a real dichotomy. You're between both sides, or you're 50-50 depending on the situation.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I think there's so many people that are very voyeuristic. So for me, if I had the app, I would be on it all the time, like checking to see.
That's where I'd live. Fuck Facebook. I'm on the COVID-19 app. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
But being
Amy, it's like the Hanger app, right? It's the Hanger app. Amy, so do you know what's interesting is that the biggest company that we did the commercials for over there, you know which one? I'm not gonna shout the shit out, but his sister is like a big person at that company. Taylor West, his sister, Lindsay, I'll say her first name, is a big time player at the place where we did most of the commercials for.
Wow.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So it's a small world. Such a small world. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, so guys, tell us who you guys are. Like, you guys are local actors in the scene. Well, you are for sure, Amy, but you're a big time tech person. Sounds like, Guy. Like.
No, I'm actually not a tech person at all.
Oh.
I'm a business owner, so I own a number of different businesses.
Tell us. What do you own?
So I own a boat rental company here in Lake Pleasant. I rent boats.
Oh shit.
I also own cosmetic stores all over the U.S.
oh,
That's right. That's what Amy talks about. Yes. Yeah. Keep going. Tell us more.
We actually probably just about, 3-4 hours ago, we've been working on something for the past week, and we're very, very happy and proud to say that we have been able to start manufacturing hand sanitizer in lieu of our normal product line for 6 years because we have to close all of our stores.
Tell us everything we need to know to find your hand sanitizer. Tell us, and then I want you guys to put all your information in the comments. Our videos get viewed thousands of times, so please tell us.
So
Go.
we'll do that. So I'll let Guy do that.
Go ahead.
What?
Well, tell us.
Guys, like, what are we doing?
I lost. What am I supposed to say here?
Tell us about your hand sanitizer.
in the cosmetic stores.
So cosmetic stores are basically just type of, anti-aging and stuff like that.
Sure.
Unfortunately, we've been closed for over a month now,
Yeah.
which that kind of sucks, but, it is what it is. Hand sanitizer, we actually just launched it today. It's a website we're hoping to get as well. We're trying to get wipes, so sanitizing wipes. We're trying to get masks, and we're trying to get gloves. Hopefully we can get that in the next couple of weeks and kind of add that to the.
What's the website? How do we find you? How do people get a hold of you guys? That's what I want to know.
Combat,
It's combat-covid19.com.
Okay.
Put it in the comments.
Please put it in the comments. Post it in the comments because y'all are failing at advertising right now. I'm just I love you, but you need to get somebody in marketing for you. I love you guys. Thank you so much for calling in. We're gonna open the lines for another comment. Please post all your stuff in the comments, okay? Please do that.
All right, we will. Yes.
Thank you, Amy.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Indian Guy, thank you so much.
That's good.
This is exciting, man. This is super cool. This is super cool. There she goes. Combat forward, whatever that is, dash COVID19.com. Look that up, guys. Get your hand sanitizer. Take care of that stuff. I'm gonna broadcast it tomorrow night. All right. Who we got out there? Who we
They
got
left
out
that
there?
on Instagram, though, right? Is that what that is?
No, it's Facebook.
It is
You got Facebook. Oh, I totally will next time. I think I know Taylor since elementary school.
Well, yeah, we've known each other since.
Sarah, call me now. Listen, we're drunk too, boo. Come on. This it's called a hotline because the line is hot. Okay? We don't discriminate. We regulate any shade in an ass. This is an adult show. Okay? Call me now. There's no filter. No filter. What time is it? We need our final caller.
9:37.
We need our final caller. Andrea Vanel. Everyone over here not even worried about the loss of civil liberties. Oh, Andrea. Tell us more. What does that mean? We have a quote from Andrea, a text from Andrea, who says, "Everyone over here not even worried about the loss of civil liberties." Oh, because it's Tech Tuesday and we're losing rights, right? I think that's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
So, Andrea, give us a call. 585-502-7922. I'd like to hear from you. Be our final caller. Tonight's a good night for you. You usually play at the, at the whatever it's called. Bahaha. She usually plays Taco Tuesday. Nikki, give us a call. Nikki, give us a call. Call it all. We need our final caller, guys. This has been a great show tonight.
Yeah.
It's been a great show tonight.
Filters into that last question.
Great show
How is
tonight.
technology going to change the new normal
Right.
in the future? Like,
Say that again, baby. Sorry.
It's the question. So we had the Chinese government and the QR codes. We had Apple and Google and yada yada yada. But the overall ending question is: how is technology going to change in the new normal scenario for the future? And maybe,
Or how has it changed?
well,
you know?
I think what Andrea is saying is that there's.
Oh no! We got our final call. Welcome to the Social Distance Hotline. This is Calvin and Taylor. Who's calling and where are you calling from? And turn your volume down.
Hey, it's Nikki from Phoenix.
Nikki! What's up,
Hey.
baby? How you doing, bouquet?
Can't hear you though.
I know you can't hear me? Don't go through your phone. Turn your phone off. Don't worry about your phone. Focus on the call. Can you hear us?
I can hear you now.
Perfect. Yeah. Okay, so welcome to Tuesday.
First
Next
off,
Tuesday. Go ahead.
Nikki, thank you for our package that you dropped.
Dude, fuck yes.
It was so cool and so sweet of you.
Okay,
You're so welcome.
Nikki. Okay, so Nikki is first of all, she's a badass in the vocal world here.
Right.
And I mean, she's
Make
probably
me think.
the best. You know what? Ever since Morris Allen passed away, and I'm gonna say that to Morris Allen because Morris Allen was a fucking amazing singer. He was a beautiful black man who could sing his ass off. After him, Nikki, you took his place. I'm sorry, like you are one of the most talented voices in Phoenix right now, and I just want to give you a big shout out with that. She does a lot of shit ton of karaoke. She needs to be in a damn band,
And she's got a big heart.
and she got a big heart, and she got a big soul. And I'm in love with you. She brought us a care package that had 4 masks in it. Actually, like 6 masks in it. She gave 5 masks in it. I gave my
Packs.
snack packs, all this type of shit. Your mask, my mom wears your masks every day, just so you know.
Oh, she's so
Yes, because I kept 2 for us, and I took 3 to my parents' house. I disinfected everything because of us, not because of you, but just for everybody. And she wears them now. So I just want to thank you so much for providing that for us. Nikki, it's a Tech Tuesday. How you feeling today? What are your thoughts for today?
Well, we both know that I'm not super tech savvy.
Well, you called it the perfect day. You called it the perfect day.
But if they're talking about implementing this scares me on a whole nother level.
Tell us about it. So China is mandating QR codes on your phone without your choice. Google and Apple are partnered up to track you via Bluetooth. Freaking Disney Channel is wanting a blood sample and a hair follicle. What are your thoughts?
Well, then I'm getting rid of all that shit, man.
I said Disney Channel.
I don't want any of that.
Yeah, but it's happening. Some people don't have a choice, man. What are your thoughts about that?
It just seems like an invasion of all that is right to me.
Yeah. I mean, it is. I mean, that's exactly what it is. But is it necessary? That's what I want to know. Like, what are your thoughts? Now, you work in the healthcare field, and we don't need to go into detail where you work. But is it necessary, Nikki?
I think they're taking it just a little too far.
Okay.
I mean, that would have been like back in the day when people were being diagnosed with HIV, if they just did this same kind of thing with that. Like, it just seems wrong to me.
So you know what? So I'm so glad you brought that up. I'm HIV positive, and I want to speak to that. I've heard of COVID-19 being compared to HIV. This is not the first time I've heard that before. It's not the same thing. You know what I mean? Because HIV is something that could, back in the day when it was the big deal that it was, it could get you, it could kill you, and it could kill other people ongoing. COVID-19 is like if you get it and you're not susceptible to it, you're gonna die. You know what I mean? And you're not, and you can't take it, you're gonna die. If you're susceptible to it, you're gonna be fine. HIV was taking mugs out well past when the first diagnosis, even still to this day. So I kind of I'm on the fence about that.
But let me ask the question in a different way. So, Nikki, if you could have a resource at your fingertips that allowed you to understand how you've come in contact with COVID-19, would you use that resource to protect yourself?
Fucking great question. My fucking husband.
In a different way, maybe. But like you're saying, keep social distance, wash your hands, all that kind of stuff is more of something that I could go along with versus them downloading stuff on my phone and watching me and where I'm going and what vicinity I'm in and who else was there. That's just doing too much.
Yeah. Well, and so we've brought in Batman and Superman is the scenario. Let's bring in Spider-Man. With great responsibility, or with great power comes great responsibility. Right? So it depends on how Apple and Google and China and QR codes are going to use this information. If it is something that's going to be accessible for the public to keep themselves safe, then it sounds like a plan. But we have a comment from Andrea that says it's slippery. That's definitely a slippery slope. What are you collecting? How are you using it? And how are you using it against us or for us? And those are two very different scenarios.
Yeah, man. That's some real shit.
It's like a damn if you do, a damn if you don't.
You're damned if you do. It's a slippery slope. That's what Andre is saying. It's a slippery slope because you know damn well if I could know if I was around some COVID-19, I'm gonna look at it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at it, and I think that goes for everybody that's out there. But to have access to that power, what are we actually doing?
Yeah.
To have access to that power, we're giving up all of our rights.
Yeah.
We're becoming slaves to the system.
I walk 100 meters away from my house, I'm instantly fined $1,500. But if I do it again, I'm arrested. That's a little
based on your fucking Bluetooth location.
That's correct.
What?
I mean, if I loan my phone to somebody,
Exactly.
what the hell?
Exactly. That's a huge invasion. Giving away your freedom, says Andrea.
Yeah.
That's what it is, my friend. Nikki, you are our final caller. Do you know what that means? I think you play. I think you've been our final caller before, haven't you?
I do.
No, I've never been the final caller.
Yes, I'm in love with it. Okay, so because you're our final caller, this is what this means. You're gonna play a game. It's called Three Things. Taylor's gonna tell you the rules right now.
So we go through 3 questions. First one is, what went well for you today? What are you proud? What did you accomplish? Second question is your area of opportunity. What could you have done better?
Yep.
And then third is, what are you excited about for tomorrow? You ready to play?
Okay.
Yes, we're gonna start. You're gonna finish. Okay.
I think I went first yesterday.
Yeah, I'll go first today.
Okay.
So, what went well for me today, Nikki and Taylor? What went well for me today is that I added another element to the show. I'm super excited about what's happening on Friday, so I want our show to be like 100% like legit. Also because I want to create my next show, and I'm really excited that I spent some time working with that. And I slow cooked a tomato basil soup all day today, not a biscuit, because I'm not trying to shit myself. Missed opportunity for me today would be I was going to try to file for unemployment. I didn't do that because I am working for some. I'm making sure some other things go through first. So that was a missed opportunity for me today. What I'm excited about for tomorrow, I'm excited about for the show tomorrow. That's me.
There you go. All right. So what went well today? I actually got some hands-on training from Mr. Kelvin over here on how to print out the show notes and how to post things to Facebook. You know who takes care of all that. But I did it all myself today. Area of opportunity is we're still trying to figure out the whole microphone, earmuffs,
It'll be fixed tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it.
So we were going through and testing it today, but it's not a bad thing. It's just more of like still something to work on. It's a work in progress, right?
We're making our show the best that we can possibly find.
That's what I'm excited about for tomorrow. I want to we're going to have it in a way that everything pipes through the internet.
It's just gonna be perfect.
It's gonna be.
I'll be able to manage sound. It's gonna be perfect.
I'm really excited.
We're just going to the next level. So that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah. Cool. All right, Nikki, you're up. So first question.
What are you excited about for tomorrow?
I already said it.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Nikki. First question. What did you do well today? What's a missed opportunity for you, and what are you excited about for tomorrow? Go.
What went well for me today is I haven't made Indian fried bread and probably about 18 years, and I made it today with some red chili.
Hey!
Right.
So I'm very proud of myself on that one.
Yeah.
I'm in love with you.
Missed opportunity. I wanted to get caught up on my laundry, but sleeping got a hold of me, so that didn't go over too well. And what I'm excited about tomorrow, other than listening to your show once I get to work.
Oh.
I know, because 9 o'clock on my non-work day, on my work day is hard for me. But I'm excited to see The Masked Singer. That's one of my favorite shows. It keeps me in my musically inclined life that I love. So that's what I'm excited about tomorrow.
Awesome.
Nikki, thank you so much for calling in. That you're our final call. You have yourself a good night.
Thank you, Nikki.
Love you guys. Thank you.
Love you.
Talk to you later.
Final takeaway.
It's getting weird. And then not only weird, but it's getting like more and more complicated. It's balancing the two ends of the spectrum of public safety and personal privacy. Security privacy, it's gonna. That's maybe the shit. The storm, the quiet before the storm. Like we're dealing with health problems, but now we're going into a completely different bucket of everything. So,
my final takeaway is that people need people. Have a good night, guys. That is our show. My name is Kelvin, and we are SDA.